Okay, we're going to learn about BCD addition, but first, a quick point. BCD is used to represent currency values. BCD is used to represent currency values. And the reason is that normally currency values, they are real numbers. So you'll get something like this. I have $8.63 in my account. Well, the fact is, when you convert this value into binary form, when you convert this number into binary form, you'll get an approximate value. You'll not get the exact same number. Unfortunately, you'll get something that is very close. What I mean by that is, you might end up getting something like 8.629999, but you'll not be able to save 8.63 exactly. You'll not be able to save this value exactly. That is why we don't use the binary number representation to save real numbers or currency values, right? We don't use that. What we use is BCD. In BCD, we can use this exact same value. We can copy this exact same value accurately. Okay. Let me give you an example. Somebody says I have $0.26 in my account, and then there was a transaction and I got $0.85 into my account. So basically the total amount in this person's account is going to be what, 6 plus 5 is 11, 1 carry, and then we get 8 plus 2 10, 1 11, and this is going to be what, $1.11, right? Now what we are saying is that these values can be accurately represented using BCD. Okay, let's represent them using BCD. 0.26. What you should remember is that each digit is represented using a nibble in BCD, which means what, 4 bits. So we want to represent 0 as 4 bits, 2 as 4 bits, and this 6 as 4 bits. Okay, when we apply the weights, 1 2 4 8, 4 plus 2 is 6, so this is 6, right? 1 2 4 8, and this would be 2, and this should be 0, right? So basically the number that we have is what, 0.26 can be represented as 0000.00100110. So that's how we represent 0.26 in BCD. How about 0.85? How about 0.85? How are we going to write 0.85 down? Okay, let's see. Let me write 0.85. 0.85, once again we are going to use nibbles. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and this 5 is also going to be represented using a nibble, right? We apply the weights, 1 2 4 8, so 5 is 4 plus 1, right? The other values are going to be 0. 1 2 4 8, and then we're going to write 8, and this is going to be all zeros, right? Okay, so 0.85 basically can be written down as 000.10000101. Okay, now basically we want to add these two values. We want to add 0.26 with 0.85 in BCD. Okay, so we're going to add these values up. We are going to add these values up. Let's get started here. When you add 0 to 1, you get a 1. When you add 1 to 0, you get a 1. When you add 1 to 1, you get a 0 as the sum and 1 as the carry. When you add 1 to 0, you get 1 as the sum, and that sum, when you add it to 0, will give you 1 once again. Okay, so what you have got here is 10111, and when you add this 0 to this 0, you'll get a 0. When you add 1 to 0, you'll get a 1. When you add 0 to 0, you'll get a 0, and when you add 0 to 1, you'll get a 1 here. Okay, and this is fairly simple. You're going to get all zeros here when you add these up. Okay, but we can instantly see that there's a problem. See, we are working with BCD. In BCD, the highest digit can be what? 9. You cannot have a value bigger than 9. But we can see that this is equal to 11 and this is basically equal to 10. Both of these are not valid BCD values. So we need to apply correction. We need to apply correction. Okay, what are we going to do? So we're going to take this value 0.10101011, and the rule is we always add 0110. First we start with the nibble on the rightmost nibble. This is where we begin, and we always add this value. Remember this value 0110. This is what we always have to add. Okay, when we're going to add this, it will give us what? 1 plus 0 is going to be what? 1. 1 plus 1 is going to be what? 0 is the sum and 1 is the carry. Okay, 1 plus 0 is 1. So when we add this one with this one, 1 plus 1 would give us what? 0 as the sum, 1 as the carry, and 1 plus 1 gives us 0 as the sum and 1 as the carry. So this will become 0 and this becomes 1. Okay. Now we are going to do what? 1 plus 0 would give us what? 1. And then we're going to copy this and we're going to copy this, right? And all of this is going to be copied down also. 0 0 0 0 0.0. Okay, what we can see here is that there is still a problem. This nibble still has a problem and we need to fix that problem. So we are going to add what? 0110 to this nibble, right? When we add 1 to 0, what is the result? Let me just copy down the previous value. When we add 1 to 0, what is the result? 1. When we add 1 to 1, what is the result? 0 is the sum, 1 is the carry. So 1 is the carry. 1 plus 0 gives us 1. And then that 1, when we add it to this, 1 plus 1 gives us 0 as the sum and 1 as the carry. So 1 plus 1 is going to give us what? 0 as the sum and 1 as the carry, right? So this is going to be 0 and the 1 is going to be carried here. Okay, now what we have here is this 0 plus 1 is going to give us what? 1 0 0 0. Okay, so that is the situation, right? Let's see if this is the right answer now. We have corrected all the nibbles which had values greater than 9 by adding 0110 to them. Okay, so in this case what we're going to have is this is equal to what? This is equal to 1.11. So that's the final result that we have. Now if you were to add 0.26 to 0.85, right? 5 plus 6 is 11, 2 plus 8 10, plus 1 11, and then we're going to have this, right? So it should be $1.11, and that is exactly what we have here, right? Once we've converted this nibble back to BCD, this nibble back to BCD, and this nibble back to BCD, we get $1.11. Okay, let's say we have something like this, right? How do we solve this, right? We convert 1.58 to BCD. This becomes 0001, this becomes 0101, this becomes 1000, right? And then we convert 2.67, right? 2.67 to BCD. So this becomes 0010, this becomes 0110, this becomes 0111, and now we're going to add these two values, right? So we're going to say 0001.0101 1000 plus 0010.0110 0111. When we add these, 1 plus 0 gives us 1, 1 plus 0 gives us 1, 0 plus 1 gives us 1, and this 1 plus 0 gives us 1. Clearly we see there is a problem here, right? But we are going to add the rest of the number first. 1 plus 0 gives us 1, 0 plus 1 gives us 1, 1 plus 1 gives us 0 as the sum and 1 as the carry, and 0 plus 0 is 0, and when you add 1 to that, that becomes 1, and here you get what? 1 plus 0 gives us 1 and 0 plus 1 gives us 1, right? So that's our answer. But we can clearly see that with these two nibbles there is a problem, because these get converted into a value that is 1011, right? This is 1011. This is a value that is higher than 9, so this is equal to 11 basically, and this becomes equals to 15, right? So we need to fix these. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to take this value 0011.10111111, and we're going to apply correction, right? What we're going to do is we're going to start with the first nibble on the right hand side, right, and we're going to add 01110 to it. Remember, this is what we always do for correction. So 1 plus 0 gives us what? 1. 1 plus 1 gives us 0 as the sum and 1 as the carry. 1 plus 1 gives us 0 as the sum. There's a carry here, right? So 1 plus 1 gives us 0 as the sum and 1 as the carry. We put the carry here, and the 0 that we received as the sum, that 0 is added to this one, and we get a 1 once again, right? And then we have 1 plus 1. This gives us 0 as the sum and 1 as the carry. We put the carry here, and the 0 that we got in the sum is added to this 0, and that gives us a 0, right? So we have 0 1 0 1. Now 1 plus 1 would give us what? We are on to the second nibble now. 1 plus 1, this was the carry, remember? This one was the carry from this previous nibble. So from this previous nibble we got a 1 here, right? Okay, so 1 plus 1 gives us what? This gives us 0 and 1 as the carry, and this 1 plus 1 gives us what? 0 and 1 as the carry, and this becomes what? 1 1. And now we see there's a problem with this nibble, right? This is 1100, which equals what? This equals 12, right? So we need to fix this also. So what we're going to do is, we're going to write down the number again, and we are going to, so this nibble has been fixed, but we're going to add 0110 to this one and see what happens now. So 0101, and this becomes what? 0. This becomes what? 1. This becomes what? 0 as the sum, 1 as the carry, right? And this becomes what? 1 plus 1 is what? 0 as the sum and 1 as the carry. So I put the carry there, and the 0 that we got from here is added to this 0, and we get another 0, right? And then we have left with this. 1 plus 1 gives us 0 as the sum, 1 as the carry, and 1 plus 1 gives us what? 0 as the sum, 1 as the carry. And now we have 1 plus 0, which is equal to 1. And so our answer now is going to be what? Our answer is going to be 0100. There is no problem with this nibble. 0.001 0.0010. There is no problem with this nibble, and 0101. So our final answer is going to be 1248, 1248, 1248. This becomes equals to 4.25. So that's the answer. And if you remember the original values, 1.58 plus 2.67, this would give us what? 7 8 15, 1 carry, 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 1 12, and 1 carry, 2 plus 3 plus 1 4. So this was the answer we should have gotten, and through binary addition we got the same answer. I hope the concept is clear.